Hey everyone, my name is Erik. Thank you so much for checking out my review on the CX-10A by Cheerson. This model has the headless mode, and it can do flips and has different flight modes. And I'll go ahead and get into all of that and what all that means. If you guys do find this video helpful, I always appreciate those thumbs up. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. And I always include links to the products that I review in the description below if you want to pick one up for the best price. Okay, so let's get into it. First, let's turn it on. You're going to hear the beep, two beeps, bringing the throttle all the way up, bring it back down. You're going to hear another two beeps. And once these lights are solid, then you're ready to go. Okay, so now this thing can do 3D flips. To do that, you're just going to press your right throttle, or I'm sorry, your right control. And once you hear that beep, that means it's ready to do the flip. So whatever direction you want to go in, you're just going to pull down, and it's going to quickly do a flip in that direction, and you're going to hear the beeping stop. The 6-axis gyro keeps this thing really nice and stable. If you notice, if you can just throw this up in the air without any power, and as it's falling, you can just go ahead and apply power, and it immediately corrects itself. So it's very stable, very accurate. You know, it's not going to be as fast as like the Cheerson. This is the Cheerson without the headless mode. So if you guys want more of like a sports car kind of fast quad, this one would be the way to go. I reviewed this one. I'll include a link in the description below. But if you just want a stable quadcopter with headless mode, then I would go with the Cheerson CX-10A. So headless mode basically is going to make the quadcopter fly in the direction of your control inputs, no matter what direction the quadcopter is pointing in. So right here, the quadcopter, the front of it is pointing the control. So if I press back, instead of flying backwards, and headless mode is actually going to fly towards the control. Okay, so let's say if I point the front of it that way, even if I press back, it's going to fly to its side, back towards the control. So it doesn't matter the direction it's flying in. Now, headless mode doesn't really do anything with the altitude. That is controlled. That's going to be controlled by you. Really, it's just going to help you fly back towards you when you're not sure what direction it's flying in. Now, as far as charging it, it does come with a USB charger. Now, the controller is pretty tiny. The range is not going to be as good as like a bigger controller. You're going to get about 30 feet, and you'll notice it start falling out of the sky. Also, if anyone is standing in front of you, or if there's any object in front of the remote, it will lose connection quicker. But it does have trim tabs, so if you do notice that the quad's starting to drift, you can adjust the trim. This one does come in 4 different colors. This is the white model. You also have black, gold, and silver. Now, if you do want a little bit of a bigger controller, I do recommend the Syma X12. Syma X12 is a pretty cool little quad. This one comes with a really good size controller. This one fits very nice. It's very ergonomic in the hands. You still have your trim tabs, and this one will do flips, but it does not have headless mode. But me personally, I don't really use headless mode that much. I don't think it's very fun to fly in it, and you know, really the only reason why I would use it is if the quadcopter got far away and I wasn't sure which direction it was pointed. And if you guys do want to check out the Syma X12, this is something that I reviewed. It has quite a few upgrades over the Cheerson. You do have these bigger blades that tend not to chip as bad. They don't fall off as often. And you know, you can tell they put the different colors. They put the black in the back and the white in the front. That helps with orientation. You also have this really bright forward-facing light. So when it goes further away from you, you can easily tell which direction is forward. Okay, so let's get into the outdoor flight review of the CX-10A. If you guys do have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much for watching. All right, this is in slow speed, the low setting. Now we'll do some flips. And this is in fast mode.